This is a great example where you want to be very quickly able to pick the path of least resistance here. We could arithmetize this. These x's don't matter, so you could make up a value for x and then work it through, but I don't think that that's efficient here, so I'm not even going to really get into it, but could happen. Instead, though, what this is really testing is some basic algebra moves. Can you factor, which would mean taking some number or some quantity out of the top expression and kind of putting it outside of parentheses, and you can see that that's what all the answer choices are doing. So that's called factoring, when you divide everything by the same amount and you kind of pull it aside. Or that's kind of hard to think about. Division is a little annoying. Can you just instead just distribute, do the multiplication side of things, which is much easier, and we're allowed to do that because we have answer choices. So my brain here wants to pick the path of least resistance, which is to look at the answer choices and just see if I multiplied and distributed, would I get what I'm supposed to get, right? So if I distributed this 23x to the x squared, I would in fact get 23x cubed. So that looks good so far. If I continue, I would get 46x squared. No, gone. Right, so I'm just doing it like that and kind of seeing what I get. Right away, I can tell this is going to give me an x to the fourth. Why am I multiplying by 9? This is terrible. This is going to give me 23x to the third plus 2x squared plus 9x. So that looks good. And I would look at D just to make sure, maybe I made a mistake. But right away, 34x to the third, that's not going to make any sense. So that's it. So I'm definitely doing this in more of a guess and check way, not because I don't know how to factor, because why? Why do division when multiplication is so much easier to think about and to do? So try to always be thinking like that with the SAT, is going forwards through a question the way your teacher would make you do it if it wasn't multiple choice. That might not be the most efficient way. It might be riskier. There might be traps along the way. Sometimes going backwards, testing out the answer choices is safer, is better, is faster. So if you're only ever kind of mindlessly going through the question the same way, top to bottom, you're going to miss opportunities to do better, and you're going to lose points unnecessarily. So you got to be flexible. That is one of the most important skills tests in the SAT, is how flexible are you? Can you problem solve? Can you find efficiencies? All of that is definitely rewarded with higher scores.